how closing works. Hey, we just had an awesome closing.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be a good idea to go over it because I think people who have already done closings and people who haven't, it's good to have a refresher and be reminded like what exactly happened. So let's start with the loan officer side because so much of it is you get the clear to close and then you talk to your lender and what happens.
Yeah, then you want to go over your closing disclosure with your loan officer line by line. Hey, what does this number mean? What does this number mean? So there's no surprises at the closing table. You want to do that 1 or 2 days before the actual closing.
Yeah, and generally we as agents will do another double check through it to make sure it aligns with everything on the contract side. But because we can't disclose money, it's better that goes through with you because you know all the details.
Yep.
And then what's the next step?
The next step is to wire your cash to close funds to the bank 1 or 2 days before the actual closing.
Yes, after you've gone through with the loan officer, hey, I need to bring this much to closing, then you can wire the money because you need to have all the money there for the house to fund and record. And if we wait last minute, it can be a little bit scary if the wires will transfer in time and everything.
Yeah, and you might not get your keys the same day that you close, which if you're expecting that and you have to wait outside for a few hours or until another day, that's not very fun, is it?
Nope, not fun at all. And then when you come to closing, you're going to need 2 forms of ID. Generally, it's your driver's license or the Utah issued ID. And then also you need to have a credit card or something that has your name on it that just is a second ID. Nice. And then what do you do?
Then you go to the closing, the actual closing, where you sit around a table. Often your real estate agent's there, the title reps are there, and you sign a big stack of paper. It's going to feel like you're signing your life away.
But you're not signing your life away. It's super exciting because this is what it's going to take to get into a home.
Right.
And then at the very end, what we start to do is once you've signed everything, title talks to the other title company and money starts to move because they have it in all the different places. And then once everything moves in, this money goes here and everybody confirms it and everything's good. Then what happens is it funds and records in your name. And once that recording with the city happens and they say, okay, this now is John Doe's home, we can give you the keys.
Go.
And I will tell you, probably 90% of the time, if you follow this process, you can usually fund and record same day if you tell your loan officer that's what you want to do. Otherwise, it can take 24 to 48 hours. So it's important to ask the right questions to verify all the information, and that way you'll have a successful closing.
Yep.
If you guys have any questions, don't ever hesitate to reach out to Dan and I. We're always happy to help, whether you're a client or not. We have information about this and we're happy to give it to you, right? So give us a call. See ya.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.